Captur. It's not new, it's not facelifted, but it does have the new 1.3 liter engine. And this is the first time I have it with the outdoor package, which gives you a little button amongst other things for quasi off-roading. Anyway, this is a cute little SUV for maybe a young couple, because it's quite okay for them, or an older couple, because it's also a bit practical, so you can go to the shops with it. And then when you have lots of free time, you go to a place like this and go hiking, which is very nice and popular. I've had enough.
Modern SUVs are being marketed as active cars for active people. And since we're not so active, then at least the cars should be. Even though this is only the facelifted first generation, I have to say it's aged quite well and still looks quite modern. The new Captur should be arriving this year, but for now you can make this one better with a new engine. The interior is nothing special, but it's not unpleasant. The seats are especially comfy.
I did say practical before, a little bit practical, because it's a little car. And, well, there's not that much space in the back. Not enough for all of our equipment, that is, and we don't have enough. I mean, a lot. So that means that you'll have to put the rest onto the back seats, which means that, well, this is a two-seater, sort of.
But how many times do you see more than the driver in a car on the roads? Or more than an extra passenger? Yeah, not often.
So because I've already tested this Renault Captur, or Captur if you want to call it that, I'm only going to go over a few of the details very quickly. The steering wheel is quite nice, it's pretty light. I like the leather-wrapped steering wheel, it's lovely to the touch. The seats are very comfortable. They also have this rather interesting texture to them, designs. I've got this glass roof over here. It's not a panoramic roof, but it's slightly bigger than usual, what you would expect. So that's nice. Yeah, I mean, it's a cute little car, a little SUV for, you know, going to the shops and back, and maybe going into a place like this. It's quite good. Okay, so the most important thing in this car is, of course, the engine. Now, it's the same kind of 1.3 liter engine like I tested in the Nissan Qashqai. And like I said over there, it's a little gem of an engine. It's small, but it kicks quite good. It bucks, you could say. It's turbo. Oh wow, that's a Fox. Hello, Fox. That's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, it's got a lot of power. You can put your foot down and yeah, you'll spin your wheels. You won't be left behind on the highway, so that's pretty good. And also, mated to this 6-speed double clutch transmission, it's quite lovely. It works in the city and it works, you know, on roads like this, on the highway.
I then drove the car in a city environment some more, and I have to eat my own words. The dual clutch transmission sucks in heavy traffic. It's dim-witted and jerky, and if you wish to do some precision slow parking, it's extra annoying as it disengages the clutch as soon as you even touch the brakes.
There is one caveat, of course, to all this fun, which I think will prevent a lot of perhaps older people from getting it, or maybe younger as well, even though the younger would prefer the power, is a consumption. Like in the Qashqai, it's fun, but thirsty. Very thirsty. Right now the average is 7.8 liters per 100 kilometers. Of course, it's a turbocharged petrol, so you expect it to be thirstier than your diesel equivalent, for example. And of course, this wasn't driven completely economically. So you could expect it to fall to around 7 maybe, but I wouldn't really say you could go far below that. So you have to expect that. You have to take both things into account. Yes, you'll have fun, but you'll also be paying for it. Oh yeah, I have to talk about the button. It's down here by the e-brake, and I don't exactly know what it does. I know it's supposed to be for this outdoor package, so if you're in a place like this and there's snow and a slope, I have it in normal, you know, you're supposed to put it into off-roading or whatever, and that will help, even though this car only has two-wheel drive. So if I have it in normal mode, in road mode, I'm struggling. I cannot really get up here. So let's put it into outdoors mode, or off-road mode, you know, unlike that indoor mode. Let's see how that helps. Absolutely no difference. None that I can see anyway. Is there? I mean, I've read the manual, and it appears that, okay, I had a bit of momentum there, but it appears that it's supposed to change the way the throttle and the brakes work. So let's put it into expert mode now, because of course I'm an expert. I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't see a difference. I'm sure there's some difference, but let's see. So if I stop here, no. So that's useless. It just tells you that you're an expert in nothing.
The base Captur costs 16,000 euros, while the top-of-the-line one with the most powerful petrol engine and a dual-clutch transmission comes up to just over 24,000 euros.